I don't know how to feel about Maple Dittos.
I think every Ditto in this game is very funny. Because there's like, especially my favorite Dittos are the ones where you have really unintended like side effects. So like Forsburns using each other's smoke, stuff like that. That's always really funny.
Does that really happen in the Maple Ditto?
No.
Interesting. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Lee is actually a loyal stage hazard.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, okay, actually, you're kind of right. We're going to,
High school.
We're going to high school. My favorite.
Everyone loves high school, obviously.
Yeah.
Alright.
It is very funny that this is the Maple milestone stage. The Maple Ditto.
That's true, actually. I'm just gonna be traumatized now. Like, I'm gonna see something that looks even a little weird and just think it's a desync.
Seriously, for all, okay, I think it was just Yomi.
I guarantee you it was just Shovel Knight for whatever reason.
I actually think it was just Yomi specifically.
Could be.
I sent it in Waffle House and MSB said it was probably just Yomi having weird controls.
Is that like a thing that
it's a theory. It's a current theory for desyncs. That some people have such weird control schemes that it causes the game to desync.
Good thing I use default controls.
Damn, default controls kind of cringe though.
What do you mean? Oh, I forget. You're a tilt sticker. That's right.
A tilt sticker.
Have fun trying to hit
I'm a tilt sticker and a D-pad walker. But what of it?
Have fun trying to hit Gangweed. You know,
I can sort of hit Gangweed. It's gang violence that's hard.
See, you know you had to add the sort of.
Okay, no, gang violence is the actual one that I can't hit. Gangweed I can at least try. Anyway, things are looking kind of crazy right now. Jiwas is up full stock.
That he is.
And the lead is only building up more and more as the game goes on.
Yeah, so far it's just been able to, like, this is another game where they're really going at each other. It's just been able to get the more consistent punishes. And throwing out these... This is something we saw when we saw him earlier in Winterside. We just saw him throwing out these up-strongs at ledge. And because jumping over the ledge is such a common option, like, it would work a lot of the time.
Yeah, seriously. And I mean, you know, if you're able to call out your opponent for doing that, then yeah. Pretty solid. Jules Vale is going to be our game 2. Of course, if you don't start on Jules Vale, you still got to leap back around to it eventually. It's just inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty popular stage. I just think it's disappointing that we didn't get a merchant point start. Let's just say. So this time it looks like Mogi kind of taking the lead so far. Uh-oh. He has no air dodge. He's so dead.
Oh no. Goodbye.
No air dodge in this Ditto, I feel, is just a travesty.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright.
Wow. F-Strong coming here yet again.
I barely know how to commentate this match because they are just like... There's not a whole lot of neutral being played. Like, they're doing everything in their power to skip it. Like, the primary way they're moving around the screen is dash attack. Ooh, that was actually nice.
Yeah, getting the uppercut. And again, yeah, was just taking the lead.
It's a little scary to go for the down tilt up B in that situation though, because you can just DI out of the down tilt, and suddenly you're not in range of the up B anymore.
I don't know. What does people really have? I guess you could just like if they're not marked, does people really have much to like deal with DI out on just like down tilt?
Not particularly. You're just chasing after, right?
Makes sense.
It's in order to kill, she doesn't have that much.
Gotcha. That honestly makes sense, because mark is so important that it kind of makes sense to have a way to, like, punish her for not having markup.
Yeah, for sure. And, like, she does have, like, some solid parry punishes. but she doesn't have like at least one that I can think of right now that is just an outright like kill on parry punish. Other than like, you know, percent is high enough and I smash attack you.
The best I could think is like side B into Lily, but that requires so much forethought.
If you have the time to set it up, that's very good.
Oh, what is happening, Lily?
I think they are forgetting which Lily is theirs.
Oh, well, the Randy up air is going to be taking the game. Jiwas. That was a much shakier game, but I think he had the lead for most of it, but the end was,
definitely shakier for sure. I think
it was very shaky. Mogi on his custom skin right now. Are we seeing another Jules Veil? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very determined to get this Jules Veil win, right now, no matter what.
It's I get it because like you need it, like winning on a neutral stage is pretty important, I feel. But you know, in this this is a ditto, and so if this is where Mogi feels like he's gonna be comfortable, it's definitely where he should go.
That's fair, yeah.
Because like you know, obviously in the ditto, your characters are looking for the same thing, so you need to figure out what the player is looking for.
Right. And right now, Mogi maybe taking a bit of a page out of Jiwas' book, trying to get these up strongs. But it is not working out as well for Mogi at all.
Like these guys are the C-stick wonders, I swear.
That's just how it goes sometimes, honestly. Like,
I also appreciate the gentlemanly like okay, I'll parry your Lily, you go parry mine real quick. It's just real sportsman-like behavior, you know?
Seriously. I think what really sells it is Jiwas parrying Mogi's Lily, and then running back and standing on top of his own Lily.
Yeah, like, alright, your turn. Go ahead, buddy. Okay. So, like you were saying earlier, like, for the first time so far, we've seen Mogi taking the lead.
Yeah, there was like a brief period in the beginning of the last game, but right now, this is looking like a stock lead, and that's huge.
Yeah, this is a huge stock lead. This is almost being lapped in percent. Oh. Okay, good tech on the platform there. The Invisible Man eating an F strong on that top plat.
Catching the attack. Yeah, Mogi's building up this lead. Definitely don't want to. Oh, never mind. No, I'm counting him out.
That was beautiful recognition because, like, you get that wrap, you see him headed towards it, and you're like, all right, time for me to start charging. And since Maypul is such a light character, it's a pretty solid, reliable confirm for sure.
Yeah. Here we go. Now it's Jiwas' turn for the counter picks, and we're doing the Maypul Ditto in the Maypul House.
In Maypul House, who will be evicted?
Terrifying. There's a lot on the line here.
It really is. This match is all that stands between either player and destitution, homelessness.
Oh no. No, we will see side beating into each other.
I love the frame perfect side B trade.
They're both playing super aggro, which like Maypul can do that.
Up it with the goddamn strong attack.
Yeah, they're really playing like a similar game right here. I think Jiwas kind of has like better reads than Mogi does, but they're really like going in, all in. I will say,
consider about. Oh, go ahead.
It makes for very fun games.
It does. These are fun to watch for sure. I think the thing about this stage too is it's really important who's landing these first hits because there's not much stage, so you just get sent off right away. And
yeah,
like
true.
the edge guard is a really good way to get a lot of guaranteed percent when you're playing Maypul. It's just something she's fantastic once again, these upstrongs at the ledge proving triumphant for Jiwas.
Yeah, like
Landing, like, really, like, very often.
Like, honestly, I think the way this game's going is kind of showing that, like, I feel like both of them could probably benefit from, like, figuring out how to use Lily a little better. Because they're both countering each other's Lily so easily, and, like, getting very little out of her, for the most part. There's definitely been a few key moments where Lily was, like, important for one side or the other. I think more so for Mogi, but I don't think the Lilies have done much. And there's been so many Lilies placed that it's, you know, kind of unfortunate to see.
But
No. Mogi kind of getting shaken by the upstrongs right now.
yeah, was trying to avoid it that time and ended up avoiding it a little too well.
Dinos, please look in chat real quick. I hate to do this, but oh my god.
What happened? Like in the Twitch
I
chat?
gotta stop watching Hoppy Pods, it's corrupting my gameplay.
You know what? That explains actually so much about what I'm watching.
Oh, that is such a tragic end. But yeah, no, that
I feel
actually
like-
explains everything.
Yeah, I can't think of a better explanation than that.
This is the same